I just know he's such a talented player, and heard great things from him within the organization. And after I got traded, he sent me a nice message, a text, and I told him how excited I was and how ready I was to get to work. And it's an absolute process, but I'm excited to get going.
Joe Thuney joins the show now on ESPN 1000. Joe, welcome to Chicago. How are you?
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. Yeah, just very excited. It's been a crazy but great couple of days, and just really excited.
Can you take us through what the last week or so has been like? I'm always interested in how, especially a player of your caliber and your standing within the Chiefs organization, like when did you know this was happening? Does your agent call you? Does the team reach out? When did you know you were going to be moved and that it was going to be Chicago?
Yeah, so my agent called me, and I can't remember exactly which day it was, but I mean, it was such a fast process, and he just said, looking like you're gonna get traded, looking like it's the Bears, and it's just a lot of emotions, but after a couple of days when the dust settles, there's so much to be excited about, and getting in the facility, meeting the guys, meeting the coaches, management, it's been incredible, and I can't wait to get started and get going.
What was your first thought when you realized it was the Bears and you were going to be paired with Ben Johnson?
Yeah, just Chicago, the Bears is just such a historic franchise. Such a great city, and kind of humbled. Just because it's an honor to be part of the Bears, and then like you say, Coach Johnson. Just seeing his offense over the years, putting up 30, 40 points, and each week seems like there's a creative new play or something cool, a cool scheme. So just really excited to, get to work with him, learn from him, and play for him. So, yeah.
Joe, Ryan and Ben talk so much about intelligence of the game and just having the smarts for it. Can you just speak on that? Obviously, football is very physical, but playing offensive line, can you just speak on how important it is just to knowing where you need to be and who you need to block?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, each game you go into, you've got a game plan going, but you never know exactly what the defense is going to do. And so it's so important to be able to, communicate as an offensive line for all five guys to be on the same page, see the game the same way, and kind of, understand what we're trying to accomplish on that specific play. So, I think it's just, making those decisions, communicating in that pre-snap, moment. And so, yeah, I'm just excited to, dig into the playbook, start learning, kind of the vernacular, the schemes, and everything. So, and working with the other guys in the O-line too. So, just looking forward to it.
This is a team that seemed to lack some real leadership here in the last couple of years, and I think that's one of the things that people are super excited about, not just your resume, but it would appear that someone of your skill set that's played as long as he has kind of brings that sort of gravitas to a room that maybe much needs it. Can you take us inside a little bit about how you feel your leadership qualities might help this team, and when you sort of realize that you were established enough in this league to sort of be the type of captain or leader that teams look towards?
Yeah, I mean, I've been fortunate to play, for some great coaches, some great quarterbacks, great O-line coaches, great O-linemen. And, throughout my career, it's been awesome to, see and witness how those great players operate, how they handle their day-to-day business. And, so it's just trying to, copy a lot of what they do or pick up things that the habits they have. And, whether that be in practice, walkthrough, in the weight room, with nutrition, and then on the field. And so I've just, tried to, just learn and grow and keep observing. And, I'm just excited to come into the team, though, and, share some experiences I've had and kind of, show guys, what I've learned over the years. And, but yeah, but I'm still, I'm always trying to learn, always trying to get better and improve and do what I can to make myself, be the best player I can be. So, it's a process, but, I'm excited to just be with the guys and get going with them.
Joe, they said you're going to play left guard. I know you played an assortment of positions throughout the offensive line. If you had your choice, what position would you want to play?
Yep. I have, by far the most playing experience at left guard. So I probably, it's probably where, I feel pretty comfortable at. But, as an offensive lineman, I just want to be out on the field. So wherever's needed, it doesn't make too much of a difference for me. Just whatever the coaches or the team's needing, just happy to go out there and play.
Joe Thuney's our guest. It's Carmen and Yurko on ESPN 1000. Yurko's gone. Barstool Eddie sitting in for Yurko. When they go to you last year and say, Joe, we got to kick you outside to left tackle, what goes through your mind?
Yeah, it was before the Cleveland game, and that Cleveland has an elite defensive end, so I was just trying to have quality reps in practice, talk to the tackles, talk with my coaches, and trying to pick up anything I could, and I leaned on my coaches, I leaned on the other guys in the O-line, leaned on the rest of the guys on the team. So it really is a team game, and just tried to, take it one play at a time, tried to, execute the best I could on that play, and then, get ready for the next one. So, it was a little different, but, some of the techniques still translate across the board, as an O-lineman. So, just tried to, do what I could, and,
Okay, who's better, Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes?
It's such a hard question. They're different, but they're also so similar in so many ways. And I just think I've been so fortunate, so lucky to be able to play with both those guys. And they're absolute legends. And I'm just so grateful. I don't know. I just maybe in a couple of years when I look back at all of it, I'll have a better idea. But I just it's still kind of crazy that I got to play with both of them, and great memories with them.
It is wild, right? I mean, like, you come into this league, you're a third-round pick, all right, and you played a high level of college football, but then when you realize you're going to New England, and they are already so well established at that point when you got there in 2016, and
yeah.
Brady's already Brady, and like, I mean, when you think about like your 9 years, like you said, it's got to be a little bit surreal that these are the two quarterbacks you've played with, and they honestly might be the two best of all time.
Yeah, and I coming into 2016, got to give a lot of credit to Dante Scarnecchia, the O-line coach for the Patriots then, and he helped me so much. And then the other guys in the room, Dave Andrews, Shaq Mason, Nate Stoller, Marcus Cannon. That was a great year. There was a lot of learning, as a rookie in 2016. But yeah, like you said, it's pretty insane. And then once free agency came in 2020. Or 2021, actually. Yeah. The Chiefs came calling, and I was like, "Wow, like what an opportunity!" And so it's been surreal, and and then this year now, and I'm so excited to play with Caleb and be part of this organization. So I feel very fortunate, and it's been incredible, and yeah.
What do you know about Caleb, and why are you excited to play with him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch too much, offensive film of, quarterbacks or anything, but I just know he's such a talented player, and I've heard great things from him within the organization. And, after I got traded, he sent me a nice message, a text, and I told him how excited I was and how ready I was to get to work. And, it's an absolute process, but I'm excited to get going.
Hey, I know we just signed Dahlman, but you brought up David Andrews. Should we just sign him too? Keep beefing this thing up?
I saw he got released, right?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I just saw that too. I mean, I can't say enough good things about him. Just as a man, as a player, as a father, he's the ideal teammate. He works so hard, and whatever happens next with his career, if he signs somewhere else or if he retires, I wish him the best. I'm always rooting for him.
A couple more minutes with Joe Thuney joining us here on your home for the Bears. It's Carmen and Yurko on ESPN 1000 and the ESPN Chicago app. Have you and the Bears discussed a contract extension?
So I just I let my agent, handle all that stuff. I just focus on, getting my body right, preparing for OTAs, and getting ready for that. So I let my agent take care of that business side of it, and I just worry about what I can control, and that's getting ready for OTAs.
You've been an all-pro first team each of the last 2 years. You're going to be 33 this year, I think. Do you have an age in mind? I mean, you're still obviously playing at a very high level. Do you have like a number of years in mind that you still want to play?
Not necessarily. I still feel really good. I still am very motivated to play and to, work for my teammates and play hard, and still very hungry to win and try and, do well in this league. And, I'm not, thinking too far ahead about, an end date or anything. I'm just, trying to, be present now and really, just make the most of it. And, but yeah, I mean, it's crazy how fast the years go. It doesn't feel too long ago, I was a rookie, and, but all of a sudden, you lift your head up, and yeah, I just finished my 9th season. So it's been awesome, but I still feel that hunger and that desire, and just ready to go.
Have you spent much time in Chicago? Is there a certain food item that you're most excited to try here?
No, I can't believe it. It's ironic because I'm from Dayton, Ohio, Southwest Ohio, and it's not too far away, but just haven't gotten much time in Chicago. But just, I've heard just such great things about, all across the city, just the best restaurants, and so just excited to start trying them. And, we had a great meal together a couple days ago with, some of the guys and coaches and stuff. And so it's been great.
All right, 2 more things, then we'll let you go. Have you hung out with Taylor Swift?
No, I haven't. I haven't met her or anything, but I heard great things about her. Everyone says such positive things, and that I haven't personally.
So my normal partner, who's out today, John Yurkovich, played 10 years in the league. He was a D tackle, and when he was a player in Green Bay in the 90s, on Mike Holmgren's staff was a young assistant coach named Andy Reid. And Andy and Yurk have been pretty tight for a long time. Andy's been great to us. We actually talked to him, I think, the day before you guys got on the plane to go to the Super Bowl. I think Andy called in, and we talked to him for a few minutes. He's really been great to us over the years. I think the world of him. He's Yurko obviously does too. What has it been like these last couple years? And we're so happy for his success. I don't know. I just what are your thoughts about playing for Andy and what it's been like during this run the last couple of years for you there in Kansas City?
Yeah, it was incredible. Just what an elite, legendary coach, and he's an O-line guy, former O-lineman, and just always looks out for his guys. Such a smart, creative guy on offense, and just leads the team in the right way. And I've got nothing but positive experiences with Coach Reid, and I'll always be rooting for him too. And he was an excellent coach, and very fortunate to have played for him.
All right, so I think Eddie and I are speaking for Bears fans everywhere. We'd like it if you did finish your career here. So think about an extension, play awesome, finish your career here, and we are excited about the addition. So maybe we'll get to catch up with you during training camp, but we really appreciate the time, and hopefully we can talk to you again soon, Joe. Thanks.
Absolutely. Thank you very, very much for having me. Great talking to you guys.
All right, brother.
Thanks,
See ya.
Joe.
There's Joe Thuney.